Hello and welcome back to another episode of I Swear I'm Gonna Finish It This Time, Mom. Today is kind of a special edition. I'm currently working on a outfit for my grandmother, my Nana. She loves the Civil War and we do a lot of talking about the Civil War, and she wants to go to a ball. So I have decided to get her husband to take her to a ball. I'm just gonna make her a ball gown. We decided together that she preferred the truly Victorian 1856 gathered dress pattern. So the gathered dress is super cute. It's very versatile, day to night kind of thing. I'm planning on making the skirt and bodice separately and also using a different truly Victorian pattern to make a bodice for a ball gown. News on that to come though, because you know you can't start any historical outfit without the proper undergarments. So I am planning on using Simplicity 1139. I don't think you can get this anymore. I think it's discontinued, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm doing all three pieces, chemise, drawers, and corset, and in the process I will be making two corsets, one for my Nana and one for myself. But the chemise and drawers I have made before, and while I have to do a little bit of altering on mine because I've got beefy arms, Nana's arms are not so beefy. She does not do a lot of field work. So I won't really have to change the pattern that much for her, which is very exciting for me. So our undergarments are going to be made of this white cotton fabric. It's very simple white cotton. But for fun, we are adding some of this pretty lace. Ta-da! Super cute little flowers because Nana deserves the best. For the corset mock-up, I'm going to be using this lovely blue broadcloth. Which Nana said would be okay for her corset, but I also have a cream if she decides that this is too loud. She also jokingly said that she would like a purple corset. So we are going to do the blue and the purple together for the mock-up, and if she decides after a fitting that this is too loud and she wants it toned down, I have a cream broadcloth and also a cream fabric to use for the actual corset. I still have to get the notions for this, so we're going to put this off for a little bit and focus on the rest of the undergarments. Nana's not a super huge fan of hoop skirts, but she does like the volume of a Civil War 1850s, 1860s kind of gown. So I'm planning on doing a bunch of layers of petticoats and hoping that, you know, it works. So this is going to be our first petticoat layer, which is inside out, because of course it is. This blue and white striped bed sheet that I will be ripping to shreds and turning into a petticoat. I also have some quilted fabric that might work for a petticoat if she wants something more stiff. The thing is, hoop skirts and crinolines were used during this time a lot of the time for ventilation because in the 1840s, 30s and 40s, you had these huge, you had to wear, you know, 6-7 petticoats at a time to get the shape of the skirt that you wanted. So I'm going to talk to her a little bit about that. And if she's not going to wear a hoop skirt, maybe we'll just do a couple layers of petties and the cotton dress on top. We are planning on using printed cotton because it is what would be available during the time period. And we both believe very strongly in sustainability and using as much natural fiber and reusing fabric as much as we possibly can. None of the fabric for the undergarments has been bought specifically for this project. The only fabric that we're buying specifically for the project is going to be for the outer garment, for the gowns, which is, you know, you want that to match at least. All the rest of the fabric is either being reused from a different project or was bought previously for something else. A lot of it has already been cut into, and it's just remnants from other projects. So we're doing our part to stay as sustainable as possible. Oh, also, the corset cover, which is absolutely necessary for these dresses, is going to be out of this cream fabric. So in this video, we will be doing chemise, drawers, corset mock-up, corset cover. The chemise and drawers, I'm not terribly worried about the fit. One, because it's going to be underneath everything, and two, because it's meant to be kind of looser. The chemise is really just 2 panels gathered at the top, and the drawers are also just gathered legs. There's no crotch seam in these. If she wants it sewn up, I will do it. If not, that would be more accurate. Anyway, that's the plan. 4 garments in 1 week. Can I do it? 5? Chemise, drawers, corset, corset cover, first layer of petticoats. 5 garments in 1 week. And none of them I can wear for you. I'm gonna have to talk to Nana and see if she would be interested in appearing in this series. And of course I'll take you along for the shopping trip for our fabric. But for now, I'm gonna get you set up in the other room for a very long time lapse. So I've already had a little bit of a change of plans. I can't find half the pattern pieces, so I'm gonna wing it. Let's see what we come up with. Woo! We are set up for day 2. Today, my only expectation is to attach the pieces of the chemise and drawers together and cut out the corset pieces in the broadcloth and the lining fabric. My laptop is out of commission, so I'm listening to the radio. So that's a thing. We're gonna try and get through this together, guys. So here's just a quick update for the end of the first video. This is now a multi-part series. If you want to see the way that these garments end up, please feel free to go on to part 2, which is going to be the corset. There's some footage of a fitting at the end of that, with my grandma wearing the chemise, drawers, and corset, and I will continue to keep you guys updated as how that ends up working.